But those of you that said it couldn't be done, guess what? It's done.
Ha 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 ha
Not
ha.
Fear, mixtape, volume 1.
Ha 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 ha.
This is about to be fire.
Lit. Game time, but the clock's still going. Ain't nobody listening, but your boy still flowing. Boat steady sinking, but your boy still rowing. AP on my watch, stones in my charm. Bitch look like a model, so my bitch be on my arm. 4-5 on my hip, I don't need no guards. Boy, your best inches might as well keep it calm.
Go black. Go black.
I
Yeah.
ain't got no limit, I be reaching for the
Hey.
stars. Riding around,
Hey.
gun off in my palm. They be talking shit, but them boys ain't going
Hey.
hard. And I know you talking, make me pull your whole card.
Come on, don't make him pull it.
So your boys shouldn't start. Now I catch you with your bitch while you walking to your car. And that bitch get the spitting, then you see that bitch spark. And you think I'm running out. That's a whole 100 drum. Then you get up out the car and your bitch is
You know what time it is. Yes, it's time for the LockMarie talk show with Joe Girl. Yes, yes. Show me my love this morning. It's Joe Girl. That's right. Love on me. Love on me. Block with the gun, nigga. Y'all, I'm about to start crip walking in a minute. Nah. Yes. Ooh, game time, game time, game time, game time. Hey, hey, go, go. Go on, the one. Yeah, I hear you, the one. Game time, game time, yeah. Game time, game time, game time. Game time, game time, game time. It's game time, y'all. That's my brother, y'all. 80 Horde. You better say yeah. You are listening to Game Time, New Level 2. The rap at the beginning was my boy Black. Shout out to Black. I was able to meet him one day when I went to OKC to visit my pops. That is Fam Bam Bam Fam from the OKC. And then my brother, Beats by the One. He is the beat maker, the master beat maker. Y'all need some beats out there for y'all hooks and songs and whatever y'all got going, poetry. He will hook you up. I'm gonna have to get me some. I'm gonna see if he got a family package deal, you know. Cause I got some poems I wanna put some music to so I can snap and flow, snap and flow. Y'all know how we do. That they still snap. Y'all, I don't know, I'm old. They might be doing something else now, but boy, these kids coming up with all kind of stuff. But yes, yes, yes. I had to get permission before I was like, wait. I don't want to end up in people's court with my brother on the other side. Let me make sure I have permission to use his content. Shoot, I'll make sure. So I had texted him this morning before I did my podcast because he had sent me some stuff the other night. I was like, oh, that's hard. But yeah, I'm proud of him. I'm proud of him. And I did not know Black could flow like that. We gonna have to connect him with some other lyricists and rappers I know so they can do some collabing. Cause my cousin my cousin Gil, they might be able to flow together. But yeah, how y'all doing today? I'm glad to be here on the let me put it on auto duck. Hopefully it'll keep going. I woke up this morning a little early and decided, you know what, might as well get up and do a podcast. And so I said, let's do this and let's put some of my brother beats on here this morning. Ooh, let's listen to this one, y'all. It's called In Motion. Throw your hands in the air. Put some motion with it. It's a whole vibe, y'all. Come on. Oh, oh, oh. It's a vibe, y'all. Oh, oh. That's a vibe right there, y'all. Come on. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, oh. Yeah, yeah. Y'all want me to start flowing? Y'all ain't ready for that. I got some skills. Don't sleep on me now. It's been a minute, but I got some skills. Shoot. Stop laughing. I'm serious. And y'all, when I'm telling you, this bass is so hard because when I put it in my truck, literally, the windows be shaking. That's how I like my bass. I'm old school with it. And this is Turn Up by The One. My brother got some hard beats. He doing his thing. I'm really proud of him. Alright, let's get to an everyday positive thinking. Hey, hey, hey. Y'all, it's ain't even 8 o'clock in the morning. My phone been going off all morning, texting and I'm getting, I'm very important people. No. Hey, 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 hey. You still listening to Beats by The One, my brother. Alright, let's get into this. We're gonna do, let's start here. I think we did this one, but let's do it again. Healing requires that you admit the truth about yourself. Now, healing, y'all, it's a whole lot of us that need to heal from stuff, right? But guess what? Healing has absolutely nothing to do with the person that offended you, hurt you, or abused you. The healing process is all about you. Remember what it was my motto? From the inside out. It's you. It's me. It's the individual taking responsibility for their own life. You cannot control or do nothing or change nothing nobody else does, says, bees, none of that. Only thing you can handle and you deal with, and only reason you were created was to mind your business, to drink water and mind your business. So healing requires you admit the truth about yourself. Is there someone you hate or something you crave? Are you an addict? Recognizing your struggle is the first step toward healing. That's Caroline Miss, MYSS, and Peter Ochoigoso. So in order to heal, you must go within. You don't go and sit and talk for hours about the abuser and what they did to you and how they did it to you and how it made you feel when it was. No, that keeps you right there in that. I'm telling you, you guys, what we focus on, it's your focus. That's how life works. You must focus on the right things to get the right things back. Focus on good, you'll get good. Focus on joy, you'll get joy. Focus on peace, you'll receive peace. Focus on beauty, you'll receive beauty. Focus on wealth, you'll receive wealth. Focus on love, you'll receive love. Focus on negativity, yeah, you know what? Focus on hate, Focus on irritations and negativity and idiots and stress and issues and problems and yada 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 yada. You're gonna, yes, you know, whatever you want, continue to focus on it. Whatever you don't want, continue to focus on it, and you're gonna continue to deal with it. To get new, to get something different, you got to focus on something different. Okay? I was thinking, where did I do on my notepad? I had it right here in front of me. We're going to go back and talk about the self-love, because self-love is very important. So I'm going to piggyback off of my last one on this. But I got some notes right here that I highlighted, and it says, train yourself to be aware of what you are thinking. That's the only hard work in life, really. We struggling and hustling on everything else. Hustle with your thoughts. Like, hustle with, what's going on within you. If you take care of the inside of you, from your mind to your thoughts to your heart to your emotions, your feelings, everything else on outside of us, everything else we go and try to pursue outside of us will fall in line. It'll fall in place. But our priority should be us, the human being that we are. That is your priority. So train yourself to be aware of what you are thinking. Thoughts run rapid daily. Like, you can see a piece of paper and think something crazy. Just thoughts just flow. They just flow because energy is just constantly going in and out, in and out, in and out. People around you are thinking thoughts that are mixing in with your thoughts. I mean, it's just so much going on. So you have to consciously train yourself to be aware of what you are thinking. And if what you are thinking makes absolutely no sense at all, stop thinking it. You have the power to control your thoughts. We are powerful beings. We are created by the creator of the universe. Y'all remember He-Man? I have the power. We have the power. I am Shira, y'all. You have the power to create the world you live in. God gave you that. We are sitting around waiting on God to do stuff He already placed the power within you to do. Greater is He in you. He said, greater works than He did shall you do. But you got to tap into that power that He placed within you. And you got to know that you know that you know that you know that you know you got the power to make it happen, to create whatever it is you desire. He said He will give you the desires of your heart. He didn't say whether other people agree with your desire or not. He didn't say whether or not your mama think you should have it or not. He said He will give you the desires of your heart. And no one else can tell you what you desire but you. You know what? That makes me think. I want you guys to hold that thought. I want to read something I have on my mirror in the bathroom. Hold on. Okay, this is gonna help somebody because it helps me. So I have a lot of stuff. I use index cards now, but I used to use post-its. I have them all over the house because I want to remind myself constantly. You don't know what thought you're having at what particular time in the day throughout the house or wherever you are in your car or in your purse. You're going through your purse. Have stuff different places you go in your pocket. When you pull it out, bam, it's something to help re reassure you positively of something. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know what thoughts you're going to be at, what state of mind you may be in. So if you have reinforcements, if you have encouragement and inspirations throughout your days and throughout your life, got in your locker at work, in your locker at school, in your car, in your trunk, different places you go throughout the day, in your pocket, in your coat pocket. So that when you look at it, you can snap out of whatever funk you're in, or if you're in a good mood, you can get in an even better mood because you've just, you know what I'm saying, you've just enhanced that momentum, that positivity. So these are some of the ones that I have that I read daily and throughout the day. Every time I go into that restroom, I look up as I'm washing my hands and I'm reading various ones of, the different phrases. So it says, I am better and better at receiving all that the universe has to yield to me. Everything I need is being brought right before me before I need it. It's already done. And then this is the part I wanted to get to. I will know it when I see it. I know what I want. I know what I like. When I see it, I will know it. I'm not trying to make what I see be it. I will know it when I see it. That part right there is where I wanted to chime in on, because a lot of times, and that's women, we especially, every man you meet is not the one. Okay? Self-love says, I can love a man, I can be involved with a man, I can date a man, I can meet a man, we could just be friends, we can be whatever, casual co-workers, whatever, but we can still have a mutual respect or love for one another. But I don't have to make him the one, because if it does not work, that's when we can go our ways and still have love in our heart for one another. The problem is we're trying to force stuff to happen that's not created to happen all the time. Every man you meet is not the one. Just enjoy the flow. Enjoy the moments, the days, the times you have with them, the interactions you have with them, and realize if it's to continue, guess what? It'll continue. And if it's not, guess what? It won't. But you'll be cool. No love will be lost. You can still see them. You can still say hello to them. You can still respect them. They'll still respect you. But you just move forward. And you will always have what you shared. No matter how long it was, how small it was, how big it was, or what it was. You will be able to look back and always have good thoughts about them, and they'll have good thoughts about you. The issue comes in when we start trying to force stuff and then get upset because it's not working, because we really don't know how to make it work. That's really the reason. Or it's not supposed to work the way we're trying to make it work. It was only brought into your experience for a particular reason. I've met people, and it's just for me to help them, to show them that love does exist in a woman purely. Women do truly have your best interests at heart. Everybody's not out to get you. Dust them off. Make them feel good, make them pick back up their pep that they had in their step years before. And then I go and get back on my horse and I keep it pushing. I'm not supposed to be everybody's woman, everybody's this, everybody's that. And then if I want a date, I can do that. If I want a little boo thing, if I want a little bae, you know what I'm saying? But it's up to me, and however long it lasts, that's up to me and that person. That's up to you and that person. Stop letting other folks dictate your life and tell you what you should do and what you shouldn't do. And you be careful. Man, drink water and mind your business. What I do ain't got nothing to do with you, because what you do darn sure ain't got nothing to do with me. And I ain't stressing or sweating myself trying to worry about your life. I got enough over here. You got enough over there than to be worried about me. If everybody just mind their own business, worry about themselves, this world would be a much, much better place. It really would be. But ladies, I just want you to know, okay? Just because, don't stop forcing. Stop trying to force stuff, right? Stop trying to make it. Because maybe it was for you to meet now, right? Separate, and then come back together later. And then separate again. Like, it's still, there's reasons for interactions with people. But it's not always the reason you try to make it be. Just go with it and let it just reveal itself. Some people, you were just placed in their life to bless them financially and keep going. They may not be able to bless you back then financially, but you don't know who they're going to become later in life, and they could break you off proper. Or maybe it's not for them to do it. Maybe it's the next person to do. Like, you just don't know. You just be you. Genuinely you. Stop feeling like you're being used. Stop feeling like you're being taken advantage of. Stop feeling like because regardless to if you still going to be rewarded for the good that you do. No matter what other people's intent is behind what is going on, you still, if you have a pure heart behind it, you will always, my grandfather said, if you do good, good will follow you. If you do right, right will follow you. And if you do other stuff, that's what's going to follow you. Which is the same thing as what you focus on is what you get. So focus on things that you want in life, that you desire in life. And just let stuff go. Sometimes women, you may have to set a man free. Stop always trying to force it. If it just not working, if he ain't vibing, if things done switched and flipped after a month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, 6 years, he don't have to be the one to let you go all the time. Set him free. Why would you want to keep a bird caged up if it don't want to be caged up? If it's literally gnawing at the seams to get out, or if the bird don't interact with you, open the door and let it out. Women, you just so thirsty sometimes. You just don't understand. It's okay for a man not to interact if he don't feel. Everybody got their own, what they want, what they desire. If he's not responding to you as you feel you should be responded to, you ain't gotta put him on blast on social media. You ain't gotta talk all crazy to him and cuss him out, and you don't have to do all that. Just set him free, because guess what? There's some woman out there that's gonna vibe with him till the wheels fall off. Gonna love him just the way he is. If you can't do that, find the man you can do that with. If you can't love her the way she is, man, find a woman who it's everybody got somebody out there. The problem is we're so hard up for it sometimes. We just gotta fall back and say, you know what? It's cool. It was cool. We was vibing. But yes, something has shifted, and that's okay. It's good. Sometimes a shift is change is good sometimes. You know? Everybody comes in your life to teach us lessons, and if we learn that lesson, then you can now move on and do better in the next, and the next, and the next, or the last. But you will always have those special moments with those other people that created the version of you that the new person gets. And you can always appreciate them for the place God had them in your life. Kudos to couples who have stayed together 50, 60, 70, 80, 10, 15, 20 years. Kudos to y'all. Kudos. But that's not everybody's plan. That's not everybody's life. Everybody don't have that story. So kudos to y'all who done had 10, 15 different relationships. Stop looking at yourself like you less than because you done had more than one. You just different. It's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with you. Why can't? Because it ain't for you to do that, or you looking for it in the wrong ones. Enjoy your process. That's your process, to date multiples until you find one that you can maybe ride out into the sunset with. Or it may not ever be that for you. Some people don't want that. You need to know who you are. You need to know what's right for you. And if it gets to the place where he's only doing certain things and you need more, set him free. If it gets to the place where she only does a certain thing and you want more, don't even start it. Don't even continue it. Let me tell you, I met this dude not too long ago. Oh my God, y'all. He has a very, prestigious and lucrative career, everything. Nice looking young man, nice car, got a lot going for himself, from the conversation that I've had with him. But y'all, he on a whole nother level on some stuff that I'm, that women be looking at him like, what? When the first conversation, well, no, not the first, but the second conversation we had, I knew. I'm like, you barking up the wrong tree. I'm not gonna waste his time, and he not gonna waste my time. Literally. And I am good with that, and so is he. Because guess what? What one woman won't do, there's 500 other women that will. What one man won't do, there's 500 other men that will. The issue is you trying to force that one. God don't lack in nothing. If this one didn't fit perfect, it almost did, right? But if it's like, dang, that last piece just didn't fit, oh well, it's okay. Love him for what he did, love her for what she did, and keep it pushing. Keep your peace, keep your sanity, keep it pushing. I'm the type of person, when I think of somebody that I knew, that I interacted with, that I may have been friends with, I don't want bad tastes in my mouth. That's too much energy. There's too much feeling and emotion that takes me off my path to receiving everything I desire. So I'm not going to hate or resent anyone for anything anymore. I've learned way past that. Holding grudges, you don't hold the other person hostage, you hold yourself hostage. You hold yourself captive from receiving the good things in life you desire. That new car you've been trying to get, that home you've been trying to purchase, is on the other side of you freeing that woman or that man 10 years ago that you met, that you thought did something to you, or that woman that you thought cheated on you. I don't know. Y'all be thinking so much, Lord Jesus. But you gotta let that stuff go to get what God has for you. That may be why you ain't got no record deal yet. That may be why you ain't got no contract yet. That may be why that business haven't took it off. We gotta let stuff go and move on from where you are. You ain't gotta go back and clean nothing up. Contrary to all that belief, that's why you ain't got nothing cleaned up, because you're still trying to clean. Leave that mess in your past. Start right where you are, right here, right now, and move forward. Forward march. Enjoy. If you do gotta think back on the good times, because there had to be good times, or you wouldn't have had it. You wouldn't have dealt with it. There was something good about it. Something good caught your attention. You'll always have that. You know how they say, we'll always have Europe. We'll always have France. We'll always have the Shell station on the corner of Crenshaw and Slauson. We'll always have October 31st. You have to, you know what I'm saying? That's the only way you can move forward in life. Life is too good, y'all, for y'all to be messing it up, holding grudges and stuff against folks. Live and let live. Love and let love. Move forward. Because I'm telling you, I'm a living witness on the other side of you releasing someone literally this next day, literally the next hour. Bam, right into your experience. Your next is there. Your next is there. Your next situation, your next job, your next boo, your next bae, your next house, your next car, your next friend, your next business, your next client is there. Once you move forward, you can't keep holding on to something. You cannot receive with a closed fist. You got to open that fist in order to receive. You got to open that heart in order to receive. That's why you ain't got no man. That's why you ain't got no woman. Because your heart's still broken from the... Why would God put somebody in your life whole and you still broke with no intent on healing? Now, if you have the intent of healing, then he'll place somebody whole because he knows that you're going to tap into their fire, and it's going to help ignite what's already lit in you that just needed a spark. You know how when your battery in your car die and you just need that spark plug, you asking, you got any jumper cables? You got any cables? You don't need their battery. You don't need their car. You just need an attachment to what they have just to spark you, and you good to go. But some of y'all drain your entire battery and then want other folks to come help you, and you drain them. No, there's too much work, too much energy. Nobody else has that much energy to give you all their no one can help you from an empty cup. They have to be filled. And if you're steady taking from them and never refilling them back up, this is a give and a take. This is a seesaw. Remember that thing we used to get on? Up, one go up, one go down. One go up, one go down. We both got to do this together in life. Nothing works where one person is always sucking. You go to the gas station, if those pumps are never refilled, they're gonna end up empty. Nothing automatically refills itself. Even recycle bins have to be refilled. Allow yourself to be refilled. Allow yourself to flow. If you're not man or woman enough to actually say the words, I'm sorry, to someone, my bad, however you want to label it, I apologize, I did not mean it, yes, I misinterpreted, I was wrong. If you're not able to say those words and that person leaves your experience, now you don't have to say it. Unless you feel like one day, but you don't have to say it to them, but you got to let yourself go free. You got to move forward in yourself. Because some people realize, like I'm mature enough to know some folks just so proud or so perfect within themselves that and you know what, to each their own. You ain't got to apologize to me, but you got to deal with you for the rest of your life. You can blame me for so long. I'm not gonna be around all the time for you to blame me. So sooner or later, folks gonna realize it really wasn't her. It was them. And maybe one day you'll get it. Some people are just pointing the fingers at everybody, and everybody else is a problem but them. But one day or another, we're going to all understand, we have to face ourselves. We have to realize who we are and accept ourselves for who we are. And if other people can't accept you for who you are, tell them there's the door. Bow gracefully. You don't have to match them. You don't have to vibe with them. They don't have to match you or vibe with you. You stay who you are, stay true to you, and you let them stay true to them, because no one should change for anyone other than themselves. There's some people I've met and I'm like, if he would just, if only he just. But I know in my mind, I'm like, but that's not helping him none. You know what I'm saying? That's not even helping me. Because that's not him being true to who he is. I want a man to be real, who he is. Because I'm going to be me. And I darn sure don't want you trying to change me. And that's the problem with a lot of relationships. Once you get in them, then the person's trying to change the person. They attracted you as that, but now you want to change them into something else. And that's where we make our mistakes in relationships. Just let the person be who they are. If you can't accept that, do not get started with it. Or go as far as you can and let them know, look, we're going to ride this until we see what's going on. And, look, things are not working the way they started. So where we at now? Where we go from here? You ain't got to go to counseling. You ain't got to do no therapy. If it's broke, give up and try something else. Save yourself the energy. It's not meant to be hard. It's just not. We make it hard. God don't run out of nothing. There are versions of everybody who you desire in every area of your life, right where you need to be. Just what you need, how you need it to meet you at the point of your need. It is there. But like I said, a lot of times we are only placed in certain people's lives for a season and for a reason. Yes, get it from me. It hurt when I'm like me, I'm a hard lover. Like I love hard. I'm a giver. I'm a nurturer, right? So when you get that attachment and you be like, and you feel the pull, like this ain't gonna like, you be like, you be trying to make it last. Make it last forever. But then when you let go and you see what comes after, you be like, okay, good looking out, Jesus. Good looking out. That's one of my good looking out, my nigga. It's like you see it, you be like, okay, I get it. But that person before them opened your heart up even more to receive and to be ready for the next person. So I don't mind I done helped a whole lot of men find some good women. I done helped a whole lot of men settle down and figure out really what it is they want out of life. And I don't mind being that iron sharpening them. I really don't. Because that's a good thing. I don't have to be the end to all for everybody. Because as I'm sharpening them, they're sharpening me. So then when mine pops in my experience, he'll appreciate who I am. And he'll love me just as I am. He will trust. He will honor. He will respect. And it will be mutual. We won't have to force anything because it'll just fit perfectly. And that's what you want. That's what you desire. That's what each of us should desire. So any woman out there that may be in between relationships, you're in between a gig right now. you're single, you never had a man, and you desire one. Don't fret. Take it from me. There are hundreds of millions of thousands out there, girl. And they falling too. But just relax and let it happen. Don't when you first meet them, don't overdo yourself in your mind. Now, if you're doing it to assist him, to pursue him, but you also like me, I can build a man up like that's just what I do. And I can, have him see a future. And I, because I'm in his experience now, then yeah, we can do, he can use me as the visual of the woman. But I can understand, I'm to the point where I love so that if it does not work with me, I still want you to succeed. I still want you to make it and to be that star, or to be that doctor, to be that lawyer. I don't want you to wither up and I curse you, curse. No, because guess what? That's coming back on me. That's why a lot of your exes is prospering and you not, because you condemning them like you can't do that and think your life gonna be blessed. You gotta bless them and let them go. I want the best for everyone I've ever interacted with or dealt with on any level, because that's how I stay blessed. And it feels good to, to be kind and to love. And like I said, I'm a happy person, I'm a loving person, and I'm just grateful to God that He's allowing me to daily walk in who I truly am more and more. I laugh now and I tell my friends and my people I'm meeting in Alabama, I'm like, man, if my Cali people, if you guys told them the version of me that they know, they'd be like, you lying. That is not her. But it's because I had got so far from who I truly was, I had lost myself. But this move has completely revamped me. Now, mind you, I started this before the move. That's why I was able to do the move. About a year or two before, I was coming back into myself, but I still was attached to some stuff that still was. Sometimes people still got you pegged as a certain thing, and if people don't have the sight to see you grow and to let you develop, you got to get into an environment that will allow that. If you got a plant in a pot, and that plant needs to be potted again, to be repotted, it's not going to grow in that small pot. It has to get into an environment where it can grow. Some people stay in churches over the length of time. Some people stay in relationships over the length of time. Some people stay in school over the length of time, jobs, houses over the length of time, because you're trying to force something to be that's not, and you're dying daily. Your roots are spreading out in ways they're not supposed to. You need room to grow. Don't let no one make you feel bad about leaving something that is not helping you grow, or tapping into the true essence of who you are, making you better every day. If they making you bitter daily, you with the wrong people. You with the wrong situation. And it's not even them making you, if you are allowing them to make you bitter. Because that's what it is. Because no one can make you anything. You don't have the strength within yourself to be strong enough while you're with them or dealing with them to switch up, or you know and see that they will always be who they are as you try to grow, and now instead of growing together, you're growing apart, then you got to do what's right for you. You got to be selfish and you got to take care of you, because guess what? At the end of the day, ain't nobody else going to be laying in that hospital bed with you, because all the stress and turmoil you done allowed to affect your body, and now your health is just messed up from the floor up. When you got tubes in you and you got sitting there getting stuck with that needle, and you having to take those shots and take those pills and take that, ain't nobody else gonna be able to take that for you but you. So you got to take care of you so that you don't end up there. People will put you there and then leave you. Be like, "Ooh, girl, she you see all them pills she gotta take?" Yeah, because I've been trying to deal with your dumb for the last 5. Y'all better put yourself first. You better learn. Cancers and tumors and all that, heart and issues and strokes and pressures and diabetes, and it starts with emotions. It starts with your feelings. It starts with your dealings with how you interact and deal with people. And then that subconsciously becomes your habits of foods that you choose to affect your body differently and wrong. But it starts within, and more than just the food that you put in you. Stay in the moment. Stay in the moment. Smell the roses. Yeah, I know I like to give props to the artists. So we were listening to The One beats. And we also heard Back on Deck by X Rosan and ESO Indies. We heard Waterfalls by ESO Indies and King Sis. Sweet Talk by Tyra Chanty. Little Sunday Barbecue by Jesse Lawrence. Bedroom by Loving Caliber. Self-Made Woman by Catherine Appleton. And now Stay in the Moment by Tyra Chanty. Roses with me.
Been trying to find your way. Let's see you smiling.
Smile.
Since we were stuck in LA, come jump the rooftop and come watch the skyline with me.
Come watch the skyline with me. Oh gosh. Okay, you guys. I'm gonna let you go. It's 9 o'clock and I think I'm about to hit the gym. Not sure which one. It looks a lot cloudy out there. I don't know if I want to go out into the elements of the walk park. Let me see what the weather look like out there. But I want you guys to excuse me. Come on, Lock. Why you keep doing this? Okay. I want you to enjoy your day. I'm gonna enjoy mine. I got something in the making right now that I'm not going to talk about, but something good has popped into my experience and I'm excited. Yeah, I am. Yeah, it's a good thing and it's going pretty good. So just let's see what happens. Stay in the moment. And I'll keep y'all posted. Alright. Y'all know once I get stuff going, things start, rolling. Y'all always be the first to know. Y'all my fam. But yeah. Just get my momentum going good first and see how it happens and what happens. Alright, so take care of yourself today. Remember, stay positive, stay happy, And let's go out with one of my brother beats. We got to go back to In Motion, y'all. Yeah. All right. That's In Motion. Now we going to look. I'm a DJ, y'all, real quick. I'm gonna go from one to the other. Hold on. That's In Motion. We're gonna get it, and then we're gonna switch back to game time. Y'all should see me. I'm back. Yeah. Yeah. Now it's game time, y'all.
But those of you that said it couldn't be done,
Guess what? It's done. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna leave y'all alone. Until next time, this has been LockMarie. Fire!
Game time, but the clock's still going. Ain't nobody listening, but your boy still
Take us
going.
out, Black.
Boat steady sinking, but your boy still roaring. AP on my watch, stones in my charm. Bitch look like a model, so my bitch be on my arm. 4-5 on my hip, I don't need no guards. Boy, your best interest might as well keep it calm. Ain't name from Iraq, but your boy dropping bombs.